foul and fair a day I have not seen. Aho! What are these? So withered and so wild in their attire that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it. Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail, Macbeth, that shall be king hereafter.
Whoa. Good sir. Why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical, or that indeed which you outwardly show? My noble partner you greet with present grace and great prediction and noble havens and royal hope, that he seems rapt withal. To me, you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me, who neither beg for fear your favors nor your hate.
Hail,
Hail!
hail! Lesser than Macbeth and greater.
And not so happy yet, much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though there be none. So all hail, Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay. You imperfect speakers, tell me more. I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief. Speak, I charge you. Oh, whither are they vanishing? Oh, into the air, and what seemed corporeal melted as breath into the wind. Oh, would they had stayed. Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner? Your children shall be kings. You shall be king. And, Thane of Cawdor, went it not so? To sell same tune and words. Oh, who's there?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success.
Ahwa, we are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks.
And for in earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor.
Ahwa.
Which, in addition, most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true? The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes? Who was the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. Treason's capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him. Oh, Glamis and Thane of Cawdor, the greatest is behind. Thank you for your pains. Oh, do you not hope your children shall be kings, when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them? That trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the crown, besides Thane of Cawdor. But 'tis strange, and oftentimes to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles to betray us in the deepest consequence. Cousins, a word, I pray you. Oh, two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. I thank you, gentlemen. Yeah, this supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me an earnest success of commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion, whose horrid image doth unfix my hair, and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes my single state of man. That function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not. Look how our partner's wrapped. Oh boy. If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me without my stir. Come what may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day. Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure. Oh, give me a favor. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Let us towards the king. Yeah. Think upon what hath chanced, and at more time the interim having waited, let us speak our free hearts to each other. Yeah, very gladly. Till then, enough. Come, friends.
Lambs thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal.
Ooh,
What is your tidings?
the king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is it not thy master with him, who, were it so, would have informed for the preparation?
So please you, it is true, our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of him, who, almost dead for breath, had scarcely more than would make up his message.
Give him tending. He brings great news.
Ooh.
The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here. Fill me from crown to the toe-top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shall shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breast, and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pour thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold!
Yeah.
Great Glams, worthy Quadorn, greater than both by the all-hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is a book where men may read strange matters to beguile the time. Look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign away and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since, and wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valour as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemed the ornament of life, and live like a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare wait upon I would, like the poor cat in the edge?
Prithee, peace. I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man, and to be more than that, you would be so much more the man. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn, as you have done to this.
If we should fail.
We fail? But screw your courage to the sticking place, and we'll not fail. When Duncan is asleep, whereto the rather shall his day's hard journey soundly invite him, his 2 chamberlains will I, with wine and wassail, so convince, that memory, the warder of the brain, shall be a fume, and the receipt of reason a limbeck only. When in swinish sleep their drenched head natures lies as in a death, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
Bring forth men children only, for thy undaunted metal should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy 2 of his own chambers, and used their very daggers that they have done?
Who dares receive it other, as we shall make our griefs and clamour roar upon his dead?
Is this a dagger
which I see before me, to handle toward my hand. Come, let me touch thee. Ah! Oh, I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? Oh, I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Ha ha! Okay. Thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools, all my other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dungeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now, o'er the one-half world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder alarumed by his sentinel the wolf, whose howls his watch. Thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing strides, towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm-setting earth, hear not my steps, which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabouts, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it, whilst I threat. He lives. Words to the heat of deeds to cold breath gives. Ding, ding, ding. A bell rings. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Thou hast it now, King, Cawdor Glams, all as the weird women promised, and I fear thou played most foully for it. Yet it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and fodder of many kings. If there comes truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine, why, by the verities on thee made good, may they not be my oracle as well, and set me up in hope? Oh. But hush, no more. Yeah. Oh, here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap in our great feast, and all things unbecoming.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence. Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie forever knit. Ride you this afternoon? My good lord, we should have else desired your good advice, which still had been both grave and prosperous, in this day's council. But we'll take tomorrow. Is it far you ride? As far, my lord, as will fill up the time twixt this and supper. Go not my horse, the better. I must become a borrower of the night for a dark hour or twain. Fail not our feast. My lord, I will not. We here, our bloody cousins, are bestowed in England and Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide, filling their hearers with strange invention. But of that tomorrow, when therewithal we shall have cause of state craving us jointly. Hie you to horse. Adieu, till you return at night. Goes Fleance with you? My good lord, our time does call upon us. I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time till 7 at night. To make society the sweeter welcome, we will keep ourselves alone till supper time. Well then, God be with you. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. He chid the sisters when they first put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to him. Then, prophet-like, they hailed him as father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren scepter in my grip, thence to be wretched with an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banquo's issue have I filled my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan, have I murdered, put rancors in the vessel of my peace, only for them, and mine eternal jewel given to the common enemy of man to make them kings, the seed of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Who's there? We are men, my liege. Aye, in the catalogue you go for men, as hounds and greyhounds, mongrels, spaniels, curs, shows, water rugs, and demi-wolves are clept all by the name of dogs. The value filed distinguishes the swift, the slow, the subtle, the housekeeper, the hunter, every one according to the gift which bounteous nature hath in him closed, whereby he does receive particular addition from the bill that writes them all alike, and so of men. Now, yeah. If you have a station in the file, not in the worst rank of manhood, say it, and I will put that business in your bosom, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart and love of us, who wear our health but sickly in his life, which in his death were perfect. I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world hath so incensed that I am reckless what I do to spite the world.
And I another, so weary with disasters, tugged with fortune, that I would set my life on any chance to mend it or be rid of it.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
True. So he is mine. And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against my nearest of life, and though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight, and bid my will avouch it, yet I must not, for certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down. And thence it is that I to your assistance to make love.
masking the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives, your spirits shine through you. Within this hour at most, I will advise you where to plant yourselves and acquaint you with the perfect spy at a time. The moment on it, for it must be done tonight, and something from the palace always thought that I require a clearness, and with him, to leave no rubs nor botches in the work, Fleance, his son that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon. We are resolved, my lord.
We are resolved.
I'll call upon you straight. Abide within. It is concluded, Banquo. Thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
May it please your highness sit. Here's a place reserved, sir. What is it that moves your highness?
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou cannot say, I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me. Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought he will be well again. If much you note him, you shall offend him and extend his passion. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
I, and the bold one, that dare look on that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. That is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these flaws and starts, impostors to true fear, will well become a woman's story at a winter's fire, authorized by her grandam. Shame itself! Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Pretty, see there, behold, look, lo, how say you? Why, what care I, if thou canst not speak to, if charnel houses and our graves must send those that we bury back, our monuments shall be the maw of kites.
What? Quite unmanned in folly?
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame.
Time has been when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again with 20 mortal murders on their crowns and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends lack you.
Oh, I do forget. Do not muse at me, my worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and health to all. Then I'll sit down. Give me some wine. Fill full. I drink to the general joy. Oh, careful. I drink to the general joy of the whole table. And our friend Banquo, whom we miss, would he were here. To all and him we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties and And the pledge.
Avaunt and quit my sight. Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with. Ah! Ah!
I think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man I dare, approach thou like the rugged Russian bear, the armed rhinoceros, or the Hyrcanian tiger. Take any shape but that, and my firm nerves shall never tremble, or be alive again, and dare me to the desert with thy sword. If trembling I inhabit then, protest me the baby of a girl. Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence! Okay. Why, so being gone, I am a man again, pray you, sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Can such things be and overcome us like a summer cloud without our special wonder? You make me strange even to the disposition that I owe, and now I think you can behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks when mine is blanched with fear. What sights, my lord?
I pray you, speak not. He grows worse and worse. Questions enrage him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend his majesty.
Good night to all.
What's going on with it? So weird. I can't believe it.
Oh. It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move, and trees to speak. Augurs and understood relations have by maggot pies and chuffs and rooks brought forth the secretest blood of man.
You lack the season of all natures, sleep.
Come, will to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants hard use. We are yet but young indeed. Answer me to what I ask you. Speak. Demand. We'll answer. Say, if thou hadst rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters. Call 'em. Let me see 'em. Tell me, thou unknown power. He knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not. Macbeth! 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 Beware Macduff! Beware the third of five! Dismissed me enough! Whate'er thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Thou hast harped my fear aright, but, one word more, ye will not be commanded. Here's another, more potent than the first. Macbeth, by 3 years I'd hear thee. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth. Then live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? But yet I'll make assurance double sure, and take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear it lies, and sleep in spite of thunder. Whoa! What is this that rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon his baby brow the round and top of sovereignty?
Listen!
But
Speak not.
be thou lion-mettled, proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until great Burnham wood to high Dunsandane hill shall come against him. Whoa, that will never be. Who can impress the forest? Bid the tree unfix his earthbound root. Sweet Bodeman's good. Rebellious dead, rise never till the wood of Burnham rise, and our high place Macbeth shall live the lease of nature, pay his breath to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek
To know no more. I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall upon you. Let me know. Oh, what sound is this?
show.
Show. Show his eyes and grieve his heart.
Come like shadows, so depart.
Oh, thou art too like the spirit of Banquo. Down! Thou crown dost sear mine eyeballs. Oh! And thy hair, thou other gold-bound brow, is like the first. Oh! A third is like the former. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? Oh! A fourth? Start eyes. What will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? Oh! Another yet. Oh, a seventh. I'll see no more. Oh, and yet an eighth appears, who bears a glass which shows me many more. And some I see that twofold balls and terrible scepters carry horrible sight. Now I see 'tis true, for the blood-boltered Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. Oh, what? Is this so?
Aye, sir. All this is so.
For? day. Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand I accursed in the calendar. Ah!
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom? To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly? He loves us not. He wants the natural touch. For the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is the fear, and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom where the fight so runs against all reason.
My dear coz, I pray you school yourself, but for your husband he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fit of the season. I dare not speak much further, but cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves, when we hold rumor from what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea, each way and move. I'll take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at their worst will cease, or else climb upwards to what they were before. Ah, my pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Fathered he is, yet he's fatherless.
I am so much a fool. Should I stay longer, it would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once. Whoa.
Sirrah, your father's dead, and what will you do now? How will you live? Squeak, 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 squeaker. What, with worms and flies? Squeak, 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 squeak. Poor bird, thou didst never fear the net nor lime, the pitfall nor the gin. Squeak, 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 squeak up. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeaks. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak up. Yes, he is dead. How wilt thou do for a father? Squeak! Squeak, 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 squeak up. Why, I can buy me 20 at any market. Squeak, 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 squeaker. Thou speakest with all thy wit, and yet, i' faith, with wit enough for thee. Squeak, squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeaker, squeaker. Aye, that he was. Squeak, 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 squeaker. Why, one that swears and lies. Squeak, 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 squeaker, squeak, squeak, squeak. Every one that does so is a traitor and must be hanged. Squeak, 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 squeaker, squeak, 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 squeak. Every one. Squeak, 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 squeak. Why, the honest men. Squeak, 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 squeaker, squeak, 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 squeaker, squeaker, squeak, 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 squeaker, squeak, 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 squeak. Now, God help thee, poor monkey, but how wilt thou do for a father? Squeak, 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 squeak.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Ooh, poor prattler, how thou talkest. Oh, well, bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known, though in your state of honor I am perfect. I doubt some danger does approach you nearly. If you will take a homely man's advice, be not found here. Hence with your little ones. To fright you thus, methinks, I am too savage. To do worse to you a fell cruelty, which is too much to your person. Heaven preserve you. Oh, I dare abide no longer. Ooh. Oh, whither should I fly? I have done no harm. Oh, but I remember now. I am in this earthly world, where to do harm is often laudable, to do good sometime accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense to say, I have done no harm? Oh, who? What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified, where such as thou mayst find him.
He's a traitor.
Squeak, 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 squeaker.
What? You egg? Ah, stabbo, stabba, 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 stabba. Young fry of treachery.
Ooh, ooh. Squeak, squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeaker. Squeaker, squeak, 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 squeak. Murder! Murder!
Oh, see who comes here. Stands Scotland where it did?
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave, where nothing but who knows nothing is seen once to smile, where sighs and groans and shrieks that rent the air are made, not marked, where violent sorrow seems a modern ecstasy. The dead men's knell is there, scarce asked for who, and good men's lives expire before the flowers in their caps, dying or ere they sicken.
Oh, relation too nice, and yet too true.
What's the newest grief?
That of an hour's age doth hits the speaker. Each minute teems a new one.
How does my wife?
Why, well,
And all my children?
well, too.
The tyrant has not battered at their peace?
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
How goes it?
Now is the time of help. Your eye in Scotland would great soldiers make our women fight to doff their dire distresses.
Be their comfort. We are coming thither. Gracious England hath lent us good seaward and 10,000 men, an older and better soldier none that Christendom can give out.
Would that I could answer this comfort with the like. But I have words that would be howled out in the desert air, where hearing should not latch them.
What concern they? The general cause, or is it a fee grief due to some single breast?
No mind that's honest, but in it shares some woe, though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound
that ever yet they heard.
Oh, I guess at it.
Your castle is surprised, your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner whereon the quarry of these murdered deer, to add the death of you.
Merciful heaven! What? Man, ne'er pull your hat upon your brow. Give sorrow words. The grief that does not speak whispers the o'erfraught heart and bids it break.
My children, too?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence. My wife killed too?
I have said.
Be comforted. Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. All? My pretty ones, did you say all? Oh, hellkite! All? What? All my pretty chickens and their dam at one fell swoop?
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so, but I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things were that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not take their part? Sinful Macduff, they were all struck for thee. Not that I am, not for their own demerits, but for mine. Fell slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, I could play the woman with mine eyes and braggart with my tongue, but, gentle heaven, cut short all intermission. Front to front, bring thou this fiend of Scotland and myself. Within my sword's length set him. If he scape, heaven forgive him too.
This tune goes manly. Come, go we to the king. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day.
Oh, yet here's a spot. Out! Out, damn spot! I say, 1, 2. Why then, 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie, a soldier and a feared? What need we fear who knows it, when none can call our power to account? Yet, who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What? Will these hands ne'er be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more. You mar all with this starting. Here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh! Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I'll tell you again. Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on the graves. To bed, to bed. There's a knocking at the gate.
Come, 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 come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed. She should have died. Hereafter, there would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword, whilst I see lives, the gashes, do better upon them? Turn, hellhound, turn! Of all men else, I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already. I have no words. My voice is in my sword, thou bloodier villain, than terms can give thee out. Ah! Thou losest labor. As easy mayest thou the entrenching air with thy keen sword impress, as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born. Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hadst served tell thee Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped. Ho! Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. And be these juggling fiends no more believed, that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. Ah, I'll not fight with thee. Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show, and gaze the time. We'll have thee, as our rarer monsters are, painted upon a pole, and underwrit, "Here may you see the tyrant." I will not yield. To kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with rabble's curse. Though Burnham would come to Dunsandane, and thou opposed, being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Ha! It's a cookie. Ha! Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, "Hold! Enough!" Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. Hail, King of Scotland!